everyone. Om Shanti. Good evening and good afternoon, Bhavna Ben. Welcome. We are very happy to have you with us this evening here. And yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're going to listen to you. And the topic is learning inspiration from Mama. And I'm sure that you have some treasures that you would share with us. So welcome.
Thank
Accept
you.
this flower.
Accepted.
Yes. So thank you for joining with us. First of all, we will have a short video on Mama, and then Sister Parina will give your introduction to everyone, and then you will start your sharing, and then at the end, we will come up with a couple of questions, and then you will lead us for meditation for last 5 minutes or so. So thank you everyone for joining this evening. I'm sure slowly, they're entering now, but we will start the program. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I would like to introduce you all to Bhavna Ben, who is the director of the Brahma Kumari Centers in New Zealand and Fiji since 1982. She has established many centers in major cities, both in New Zealand and in Fiji. Before dedicating her life to the Yagya, Bhavna Ben completed her master's degree in comparative religions at the University of Gujarat in India, and she published research papers to fulfill her PhD requirements for her postgraduate studies. Bhavna Ben is also actively involved in outreach services and regularly broadcasts over Radio India, both locally in New Zealand and in Fiji. She has toured many places, including Australasia, Asia, Africa, North and South America, Canada, Europe, UK, and the Middle East. She conducts meditation and positive living courses, as well as self-development workshops in a multicultural setting with a multi-ethnic audience. She was made the Justice of the Peace in 1997 for her service to the community. And in October of 2001, she was presented with a Civic Honor Award by the city mayor for services to youth activities, social welfare, and cultural affairs. And with that, I hand over the stage to you, Bhavna Ben.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Greetings of love to my divine family. It's so nice to meet all of you through this modern technology. Feels like we are sitting in front of each other. We are supported and we are together. That kind of feelings are there. So I started my spiritual journey in 1970, end of 70, 71. And when I came into this knowledge, I was 12 years old. And from my childhood, I had deep, deep desire to do two things. First thing, I wanted to help the people of the world. And second thing, I wanted to make not an ordinary life, but extraordinary life. But how? That was my question mark. Yeah. So I was doing bhakti. And in our place, there is a little room was there. That is a puja room, bhakti room, where we used to go and perform our devotion. And so many idols, images were sitting there. Some pictures were there. And they taught us from childhood that if you want wealth, you remember Lakshmi Mata. If you want knowledge, you remember Saraswati Mata. Like that's where they taught us. And I used to think at that time that God is like a prime minister. And he has divided this different department to different gods and goddesses. But who is that prime minister? Why we have to go to please so many gods and goddesses? Can't we please one? So we get everything from one. So I was deep down looking for God, searching for God. And whenever I remember God, I used to make a lot of complaints. I used to say, hey God, where are you? I haven't got your address. I don't know where you live. That kind of more complaints were there. Less remembrance was there. So that way my life was going. And during that time, there was a center opened in near Ahmedabad. And at that time, my Lokik father, he was a chancellor of the university. So he was invited to inaugurate the center as a guest. So I went with my father to attend that program. And there was a big hall was there. Everybody was sitting in meditation. Red light was on. I sat down in that hall and I started to remember God, but not remembrance. More complaints were there. And when I was sitting in that room, I had a very beautiful vision. In that vision, I saw there was a red light came in front of me, and slowly, slowly, the bright white light came in front of me. And in that white light, I saw Brahma Baba. He was coming towards my side and he wanted to tell me something. Actually, I have been seeing Brahma Baba 6 months before coming to the knowledge, but I would not recognize who is he. Whenever I would see, I had feeling that I know this person for long, long time. But who is he? I would not recognize. So same scene came in front of me, but this time Baba was talking. He was telling me that I will make your extraordinary life. I will fulfill your dream. And when I heard from Baba, I became so happy. I thought at least somebody is there in this world who can understand me and who is happy to help me. And then program started, whole scene disappeared. And then I attended program. And after program, my father introduced me to the sister who was staying there. And then she asked me, did you enjoy program? I said, yes, your program was very good, but I have seen one old man in your program. And this sister became surprised. She asked me how he looked like. And I said, he had very bright personality. He was wearing white cloth. Yeah. And then she went to the next room and brought small photo of Brahma Baba. And he showed me, did you see this one? And then I said, oh my God, not today, but I have been seeing this person last 6 months. Who is this person? Yeah. And then she told me that this is not an ordinary person, is a medium of the God. Why don't you come over and try to understand this knowledge? And I did not fix the time or anything. I said, okay, I will come sometime. And then I went home. And that night, when I went home, I couldn't sleep. Again, Baba came and he was encouraging me to go to center. So next day after school, I straight went to the center and I said to sister, whatever knowledge you want to give me, just give me today, because your Baba is keep sending me here. Yeah. In early days, I tell you, in 70s, whenever we used to give course, you don't explain on one poster. This lady, this sister brought 7, 8 posters with her. And I sat down one side, she sat on the side, and she started giving me, explaining me on those posters. So first was a soul, second was supreme soul, and third one was cycle. So she spoke on soul and supreme soul. And after listening this knowledge, I really, really felt inside that something happened and whole knowledge popped up in my mind. And I had that feeling that I know this knowledge for a long, long time. And then there was a third picture was cycle. I say to the sister, okay, sister, now my turn to speak on this one. Yeah. And then I started speaking. There are 4 ages. God comes in confluence age. And when she heard the knowledge of the cycle, she became surprised. She said, where did you hear this knowledge? And I said, I didn't hear anywhere else. But as soon as you started giving this knowledge to me, I really, really felt inside that I know this knowledge. Yeah, this mama, baba, dadis, everything was so familiar to me. I did not find anything new. Yeah, because maybe in my last birth, I have taken knowledge. Eh? I followed this path and then I left body. So this life, Baba has kept me in such a good family where I can get good sanskaras, good education, yeah, and do lot of bhakti. So in that way, I was very, very protected in this life. Yeah. So when I started this meditation, I didn't completed the course. Next day, I started going to the Murli. Yeah. And all my holidays time, I spend in Madhuban. Sometimes I would go to Delhi with Dadi Guljar. Sometimes in Bombay, various Dadi centers. That's what 10 years I spent like that. And I continued both study Lokik and Alokik study together, because my parents' condition was there, because they both are well educated. So they wanted me to complete the study. Yeah, because they were a bit concerned if anything would happen tomorrow. At least you have 2, 3 degrees. You won't have to become dependent on anyone. You can stand on your own feet. That's why they wanted me to finish my study. So in 1980, I completed my study. And after that, I dedicated my life to this organization. In only few months, I stayed with Sarla Didi in Ahmedabad Center. And then Didi and Dadi were there at that time in Madhuban, Dadi Prakash Mani and Didi Manmohini. So they called me to Madhuban. So I went to Madhuban. And in Madhuban, I used to conduct children programs and few other activities. Yeah, so there was that program. After program, they called me in their room. And then Dadi and Didi said, look, Bhavna, we have deep desire that you should go to Australia, New Zealand for 3 months and do Baba service there. Yeah, because at that time we were so obedient, like whatever Dadi or Didi or any seniors would say anything, we would just say yes. Sometimes you don't like something, but we would just say yes because we know that lot of benefits are there. Whatever they are saying through their own experience. So we never argue, we never say no to anything. And then I applied for visa, and luckily I got visa for 6 months. So I left India and then I came to Australia. I stayed few months in Australia, various cities. I did service and then I came to New Zealand. And by the time I came to New Zealand was July. And July is a very, very cold weather in New Zealand. I never ever seen that cold in my whole life, because Ahmedabad, you can see, is a tropical place, so hot. And here was completely opposite weather. So for me was a different weather, different culture, different food, people, the way New Zealanders speak, very hard to understand because half words they eat. So it was very difficult for me to understand what they are saying. But slowly, slowly, Baba gave me this opportunity to learn all these things. And then after 2.5 months, I have written letter to Daddy. And I said, Daddy, now can I come back? Because my 3 months is finishing. Because at that time, no internet, no any other social media where we can communicate, only manually through letters. We used to communicate with Daddy. Phone call would not work in Madhuban at that time. So Daddy ji sent me the telegram and Daddy said that, look, Bhavna, Daddy knows that you got the 6 months of the visa. Why don't you stay another 3 months and then you come back to Madhuban? So I thought that, okay, if Daddy wants me to do that is fine. So I stayed another 3 months, and in 6 months, you can imagine you meet many, many people. So many people come in your contact. Yeah. And then after 6 months, they all wanted me to stay in this country. They didn't want me to go away. So they started writing letter to Dadiji that we don't want to send sister back to India. And then Daddy explained me so nicely. And she said, Bhavna, why don't you make inquiry what you have to do to stay in this country? And then I made inquiry, and immigration people said, if you want to stay in this country, you have to register your organization as a church, because this is a Christian country. Lots of churches are here. So they wanted us to register center as a church. So I put the application and I left country because my time ran out. So I left New Zealand and I went to Fiji. Around Fiji, there are 300 islands are there. Yeah. So I started going different places. There wasn't any centers anywhere early days. So we had to stay with the family, vegetarian family. And we used to give Baba's knowledge and we used to make them pakka like that, the way service started in West. So after 3 months, New Zealand immigration said, okay, we would like to take your interview before we registered center as a church. So I came back to country, and then next day I went to the one of the Justice Department. There was a one lawyer. He's supposed to take my interview. I said to Baba, look, Baba, I never ever given any interviews like that in my life. I have no idea what he would ask me. Yeah, so I just sat down in Baba's remembrance, and we wanted to register place as a church. So first question he asked me, tell me, sister, do you conduct marriages in your church? And I said, yes, I do conduct. Because I thought if I say no, whole interview will be finished. So I said, I do conduct marriages in my church. And then he asked, how do you conduct? Yeah. And then I said, in my church, we don't have physical marriages, but we do have spiritual marriages. Yeah. And then he asked me one more question. Tell me, sister, do you ever have divorces in your church? And I said, look, my church is a very, very unique church. If someone is married, is a permanent marriage is there. And somehow he liked that part very much. Yeah. And he thought that this is a permanent marriage is very good. In my church, they get married morning time, afternoon divorce. And you say there is no divorces here. So somehow he registered our organization as a church. And he made me the minister of that church. On that base, immigration gave me the visa to live in this country. So since then, I am here in this country and doing Baba's service. And one interesting thing I tell you, because at that time, every 3 months, all minister of the churches, they meet together. And I would get also invitation. And when I would go to attend that meeting, generally, you know, that the Christian churches ministers, they are generally in male body and they are matured person. Yeah. And when they see me, they would make fun and they would ask me, who made you minister? And I used to say with great intoxication that God has made me minister. So they were treating me like a father and daughter. And sometimes they invite me in their churches and they ask me, can you explain what do you teach in your church? Can you say something about meditation? So like that, the service has started in different areas, different cities of New Zealand. So in that way, it was a very, very beautiful journey was there. But in my journey, yeah, I always had very good connection with Baba and Mama, because I used to think that in this yagya, Baba has set a two very beautiful examples in front of us. One is a Baba's life, another one is a Mama's life. Eh? Baba was a householder, Mama was Kumari. Baba was a wealthy person, Mama came from poor family. Baba was in a male body, Mama was in a female body. Baba was in a mature body, Mama was in a young body. Baba had many, many visions, but Mama never ever had vision. But others had vision through her. Mama never had vision. So no one in this yagya can complain that this path is difficult for us. Two perfect examples are there in front of us. So those who are in family path, they should follow Brahma Baba. Those who are single, for them, Mama's life is a very good example. We should follow Mama. And Mama, when she came in this yagya, she was very young. Only 16 years old, Mama was there. Yeah, Mama was very beautiful. She was very fashionable, very, very talented. She could sing beautifully. She could play the guitar nicely. She could dance very well. So many good talents Mama had in her life. And when she came first to this yagya with her mother, as soon as she saw Brahma Baba, yeah, Mama recognized that this is my original father of the last cycle. And when Baba saw Mama, Baba recognized her. This is my long lost, now found daughter of the last kalpa. And Baba knew at that time that Mama is Mama is already engaged. So one day Baba called Mama and asked, Mama, whom would you like to get married? The one who wears pitambar, means Sri Krishna, or the one who wears pant and shirt? Think about that. And you let me know tomorrow your decision. Yeah. And next day, Mama came in front of Baba and Mama said to Baba Okay, Baba, I would like to get married with Krishna. Yeah, I am a real Radhe of the Krishna. So Mama recognized her role, Mama recognized her quality, and she used to love the Murli, the way Baba used to speak. Each and every word, she would listen with that great interest. And during that time, Baba had to go to Banaras with his family for 3 months. Baba used to write every day Murli, and Baba would tell Mama, okay, Mama, you read this one, then you churn about this Murli, then you imbibe this Murli in your life, and then you share with everybody. So Mama looked after the satsang so nicely in Baba's absence, and also Mama expanded when Baba came back. So many people used to come into this satsang in early days. Mama used to say the sound of Om, and everybody would sit in meditation. Mama would take everyone beyond sound in 1 second. Her voice was very, very sweet, and everybody was enjoying early days that satsang. Baba used to compose the songs, and Mama would sing all those songs through guitar. So in that way, early days, everything was going so nicely, and Mama became Radhe to Om Radhe. Yeah. And then Mama slowly, made so much effort. Yeah. And she had to go to one's court. Yeah. Because in that court case was going on. And in that case, because of Mama's yoga power and good stage, yeah, the judge gave decision towards our favor, and we won that case. So that fearlessness was very beautiful quality of Mama, and how she developed this quality through courage. Courageous people are always fearless. Yeah. And when there is a courage is there, you experience Baba's help. Courage makes anything impossible possible. That's what Mama did. Another quality I liked very much about Mama, that she was an image of Tyag, Tapasya, and Seva. Image of renunciation, tapasya, and service. As soon as Mama came to this yagya, Mama used to get up every day 2 a.m. in the morning, because Baba used to get up 2 a.m. So Mama exactly followed Baba. Whatever Baba did, Mama did in her life. Yeah. So she would get up 2 a.m. 1 hour she would have meditation for herself. And after that, Mama used to do meditation with the group 4 a.m. Yeah. So in that way, that tapasya was very important part of Mama's life. And because of that tapasya, Mama had very good stage, very powerful stage. Lot of people would see Mama and they see Mama's perfect form. Some people have vision of Radhe. Some people would have vision of the Lakshmi. Even Baba's Lokik family, they had the vision of Lakshmi, Radhe through Mama, and then they developed that much faith on Mama, regard for Mama. Mama was also a goddess of Saraswati. Yeah, the way Mama explained knowledge was so beautiful. Mama catch Baba's deep, subtle signals, and then Mama would explain on various aspects of knowledge very easily, so anybody can understand. Baba is like a ocean. Sometimes waves goes this side, other side. Bit difficult to understand Baba's Murli. But Mama is like a river, yeah, going in one direction. Each and every point of Mama, she would explain so nicely. And Baba sometimes praise Mama also. The way Mama explains is so good, so nice. But Mama would not speak in front of Baba. That was her respect for Baba. Mama used to think that Baba is an ocean of knowledge. I don't have to speak in front of Baba. As soon as Mama is taking class, Baba would come, she would stop. She would not talk. Yeah. So Baba knew that part. So one day, Dadiji was sharing her experience and she said that one day Baba said to Mama, okay, Mama, you go and start the class. Baba will join little later. Yeah. And Mama started class. Yeah. And Baba, what he did behind the door on chair, he sat down and he heard Mama's class. And then Baba would come in class. And then Baba would praise Mama so much and says, look, children, the way Mama explains, the way Mama speaks, it's so good, so sweet, so nice. That's why in Path of Devotion, look, Mama's memorial is a very big guitar. And my memorial is a small flute. Yeah. So Baba used to do comparison like that. Yeah. So Baba would praise Mama so much. Mama's another quality was she was a number one obedient child. Yeah. Because anything Baba said, Mama never ever said no to Baba. Mama used to say, yes, Baba. Whatever Baba would ask, sometimes even Baba had taken some test of Mama, but she always passed in that test. One day Nirvair Bhai was sharing her experience and he said that one day, Baba took us for little walk in Mount Abu and Baba was asking everyone, children, which mountain we will go today? And everybody was giving their idea. Baba, this mountain, that mountain, here, there. And Baba was saying everyone, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. And then somebody looked towards Mama and Mama's face was little different. So they asked Mama, did we say anything wrong to Baba? And Mama explained so nicely. Mama said, look, Baba is an almighty authority. We don't have to give our suggestion to Baba. Baba exactly knows where he would take us, which mountain he would take us. So no need to say anything to Baba. Yeah, another example, I remember Mohini Ben from Madhuban. She was sharing her experience that one day there was one group came in Madhuban. Baba and Mama were sitting with the group and during conversation, Baba asked Mama, do you think that we should give some halwa to this group? Is it possible to make halwa? And Mama said, yes, Baba, it is possible. And then she went to the kitchen and started making halwa. Yeah. And here the group, Baba finished with this group and group already left Madhuban. And then Mohini Ben ran to kitchen and said to Mama, the group has already gone. No need to make halwa. Why you are making so much effort? And Mama said, look, Baba has given me this task. So I will be doing in Baba's remembrance. And then suddenly Baba came in kitchen and Baba asked Mama, halwa is ready. And Mama said, yes, Baba, it's ready. So she put the halwa in container, yeah, and gave it to Baba. And Baba took that container and asked one brother. He went on his push bike to bus stop and he dropped that halwa to this group. And this group became, yeah, so happy that Mama herself cooked that halwa with a lot of love and good feelings for them. So they had so much good feelings in their heart towards Baba, towards Yajna, and towards Mama. Yeah, so Mama was like that, so obedient. Whatever Baba said, she did it. Another Mama's quality was she never ever repeated same mistake again and again. Because what happened if we repeat same mistake again and again, then we lose our hope and enthusiasm. We won't feel to move forward. Yeah. So Mama was very good in that one, because one day what happened in a yagya, Mama was remembering Baba so much and she cried in remembrance of Baba. Her pillow became quite wet. So next day Baba knew and Baba said, Mama, you don't have to cry. Who cries? Widows cries. You have found the husband of all husbands. You don't need to cry. And then Mama made this promise in front of Baba and said, Baba, from now on, you will never ever see tears in these eyes. Yeah. And after some times, Mama already been to Bangalore. So some of the Baba's children, they wanted her to visit again Bangalore. So they have sent Yad Pyar, invitation, everything they recorded in tape recorder. And they sent to Baba. So evening time, they all were listening. Yeah, their invitations, letters in a form of song, poem. So while listening, everybody was crying. The tears of love emerging from their eyes, and even in Mama's eyes, the tears emerged. Yeah, but didn't come out of the eyes. It merged into the eyes, because Mama said, I made this determined thought with Baba that you will not see again tears. These tears won't come out from those eyes. So in that way, Mama was very, very firm not to repeat any mistake again and again. And two are Mama's favorite mantra. First mantra, Mama used to say that every moment is a final moment for me. Whatever I want to do now or never. Yeah? Just do straight away, not to leave anything for tomorrow or few days later. Yeah, so that was Mama's one mantra. Every moment is a final moment. And second mantra, Mama used to say, the one who is giving me order is making me move along. Yeah, Baba is Karan Karavanhar. Baba is a responsible. I don't have to think anything else. So with these two mantras, Mama became embodiment of remembrance, and she became a destroyer of attachment. Because of these two mantra, you see in Mama's eyes, you see Mama's words, Mama's personality, everything becomes changed. And she became the mother, Yagya Mata. Yeah, looked after everyone so nicely. Another quality I noticed Mama had unshakable, unbroken faith and deep, deep love for Baba. She had full faith in herself, which developed that self-confidence. Faith on Baba, which developed courage. And faith on others, which developed cooperation. And faith on drama, which developed positivity in life. So that kind of unshakable faith Mama had, because when she was in Bombay, yeah, Ramesh Bhai was sharing this experience that when they went to see doctor checked and doctor said that Mama's cancer has spread in whole body. She won't be very long, more than 3 months. And Ramesh Bhai was so much worried and concerned. He was thinking how to pass on this news to Mama. So he rang to Baba, and Baba said, you can pass on this news to Mama. Mama has very good stage. And then he passed on this news to Mama, and she took it very nicely. She said, this is a drama. Yeah, nothing new. So in that way, Mama was very, very firm on drama. So that much faith Mama had. That's why she never ever fluctuated in her life. She remained unshakable, immovable, and stable in her life. Mama was also the image of economy. Yeah, Yagya, she made sure nothing should be waste in Baba's Yagya. Yeah, because all poor children, they put the pennies in Baba's Yagya. So nothing should be wasted. The Vidya Ben from Kanpur, she was sharing once experience. She said that in Yagya, I was cleaning the spinach. Yeah, and when I finished taking the leaves from spinach, lot of rubbish has emerged, and I was going to throw it away, that rubbish. And during that time, Mama came, and Mama said, look, Vidya, there is so much leaves still left in this spinach. And she collected all those leaves. Mama said, this is Baba's Yagya. Nothing should be waste in Baba's Yagya. Yes, so she was the image of economy. Mama was also image of Maryada. Each and every Maryada of Brahmin life, she taught to everybody. Once Dadi Janki was sharing her experience that Mama came to Pune. Yeah, in Pune, after class, one sister wanted to take Mama for outing for a garden. So Mama came in front of Dadi Janki and said, Dadi, I am going to the garden with this sister and I will be back in 1 hour time. And Dadi felt a bit shamed. She thought that Mama is the master. She doesn't have to give me the program like that. Yeah. But Mama explained, no, this is a Brahmin Maryada. If you leave house, you inform. And also you give your detailed program. So no one would have any waste thought about you. That's why it's very, very important thing to give program. This is a Maryada. So all little thing. Mama used to explain so nicely. Mama also won the heart of souls in this yagya because so many kumaris were there, mothers were there, and they all were so close with Mama. They could talk and share anything with Mama. Baba was a bit official, yeah, so they were hesitate to go in front of Baba, but they were very easy going with Mama. So one day Manohar Dadi was sharing her experience. She said that I made some mistake and I cried a lot, and I went to Mama and I said, Mama, please don't tell to Baba, because I am telling you this thing, because every night they used to have kacheri, court in Madhuban, and everyone has to get up and they have to tell what mistake they made. Yeah. So Manohar Dadi said to Mama, please don't tell Baba. And that evening, what happened? Baba said to Mama, okay, Mama, you start this court, and Baba will join little later. And Mama started. And then Baba joined. And then Baba said, Mama, anybody make mistake today? And Mama said, very yukt way, yes, Baba, whoever has made mistake, they had realization and they will not make again mistake. So Baba wanted to know who made mistake. Yeah. And then very nicely Mama said that now Baba himself is asking, so whoever has made mistake, please you tell to Baba, Baba will forgive half of your things. Yeah. And then Manor Dadi said, I had to stood up and I said to Baba, this and this reason I cried today. And then Baba used to say, Mama, those who cry, they belong to you. Those children belongs to you. But those who are smiling, they are my children. Yeah, so in that way, Mama learned that art of winning their heart. And they were so close to Mama. And they were enjoying Mama's company, talking anything to Mama. Mama was also a total surrender to the yajna. She has given her mind to this yajna because in Murli Baba says, children, man mana bhava. Baba never says tan mana bhava, dhan mana bhava. Turn your body or wealth towards me. He always say, turn your mind towards me. So Mama totally surrendered her mind to this yajna. Yeah. And what Baba did? Baba is the best psychologist. Baba knows the psychology of human mind, that whichever direction mind goes, body and wealth will automatically goes. That's why first thing Mama surrendered her mind to Shiv Baba. Then she surrendered her body to this yajna. Whatever service she can do, she did through this body. Mama surrendered her sanskaras to the yajna. She surrendered intellect to the yajna. She surrendered her connection, contacts, relationships, everything Mama surrendered to the yajna. Like what is a surrender? Surrender means, give you example, when rivers comes to ocean, when rivers become surrendered to the ocean, then there is no more rivers. Rivers becomes like a ocean. Yeah. So when we surrender to Baba, they don't see us, but we can reveal Baba through our activities, through our behaviors, through our face. So Mama was like that. When she totally surrendered to Baba, Baba's qualities were revealing through her face, behavior, through her activity. Yeah. And then towards the end, Mama became Avyakta on 24th June 1965. Yeah, that the day was so many grapes were there. The first harvest of the vineyard in Madhuban was there. Yeah, so Baba told Mama, Baba asked Mama, today, nice if all children can get these grapes. And then Mama sat down, came to the class, and she gave grapes to each and every child, drishti to each and every child. And then she went in her room, and in half an hour time, she left her corporeal body and she became Avyakta. So in that way, Mama conquered all her karmic accounts through yoga power, and she became Avyakta. And she set such a beautiful example in front of us. When she came to Yajna, she was a Radhe. From Radhe, she became Om Radhe, because she used to say that sound of Om. Yeah, so she became a Om Radhe. And from Om Radhe, she became a world mother. Everybody was calling her Mama. Even Baba himself was saying Mama, Mama, mother. Even Mama's Lokik mother, she was an official trans messenger of our yajna. She used to call Mama, mother. So she became world mother. And from world mother, she became a Saraswati, goddess of knowledge. And from goddess of knowledge, she became Lakshmi. So that was a very, very beautiful journey of Mama. Radhe to Om Radhe to World Mother to Goddess of Knowledge, and Lakshmi. Her future form was Lakshmi. She knew I am going to become a Lakshmi. Yeah, but Mama always had that intoxication that at present I am a daughter of Brahma Baba. With that awareness, she stayed and she made constant spiritual effort and set such a beautiful example in front of us. So that was some thoughts on Mama, which I have heard from different daddies and some of the senior dadas. So I thought it's good opportunity to share with you. Yeah, so thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share some of my inspirations and experiences. Thank you. Om Shanti. If anyone has any question, we have few minutes.
Thank you, Bhavna Ben. We really appreciate your sharing. And also, if anyone has any question, you may ask now. No?
No? Okay, they all look very contented.
Because we've been hearing about Mama through her videos and just sharing, but it's nice to hear from you. And you also shared a few things underlining again how Mama was so obedient and courageous, and how she would make sure that even little thing, like as you said, when she was going out, she told Dadi Janki that I'm going to come back in 1 hour. So no one should have waste thoughts where she's gone and when she's coming back and all that. So very good practical things that Mama used to teach everyone. So I really thank you, Bhavna Ben. This is your first time meeting with Dallas class?
Yes, first
Yes,
time. It's so nice. Thank you.
We will
Thank you
keep
for
meeting.
you. So you gave me this lovely opportunity.
Yes, it's like we meet in Madhuban.
We have heard Bhavna Ben in Australia.
Right,
Okay.
and I think this this Hansaben, I think Hansaben Lavak, she was in Fiji, right? Hansaben, do you? No, but she can't. She won't be able to unmute herself. But yes.
Ben, I have one question.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Bhavna Ben, there are any local tribe people, student of Baba children? Not the Anglo people, but the local tribe people.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have in Australia as well as in New Zealand. In New Zealand, we call Maori people. They are Aboriginal people. And in Australia, some Aboriginal people are with Baba and they are enjoying this knowledge very much. And they have also very close family system like Bharatvasi has. They're very close with their family members and they have similar kind of some god, nature god, this, that. So quite bit similarity I have seen in Maoris and Indian family. So some are already in Gyan and yeah, they're doing quite well.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so you are 17 hours ahead of Dallas time.
Yes, 17 hours.
So it's your afternoon and our evening, actually almost night now.
Night.
So we will just say thank you everyone for joining with us, and also thank you translators, and thank you Parina Ben. Thank you Suraksha Ben for showing the video, and a lot of thanks to Bhavna Ben to make this time for us, and we'll keep meeting. actually, because we miss our meeting, right, Madhuban?
Madhuban meeting.
Every Madhuban meeting, but special teachers meeting, international teachers get together, and
Subtle meetings now we are having.
yeah. So we are getting used to it with the
Yes.
screens, right?
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's good to hear your experience, how you came in Gyan. So it was very unique and different experience than anyone else. So yes, it was nice. So Om Shanti, and let's have meditation now, Bhavnavan. You can
Sure.
take us. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So we'll keep
See
meeting.
you again. Yeah.
Meeting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti, sister.
Om
Thank
Shanti.
you.